It's the little things that make the holidays special. Things like distinctive design, nimble handling, and an infectious driving experience. Just a few reasons why Mini is unlike anything on the road. Give thanks this winter in a car where every detail satisfies as much as it stands out. Visit your local Mini dealer to take advantage of special offers and drive home something different. This car wasn't made in Detroit, or Tokyo, or Mexico City. This, the Mini Clubman, was crafted in Oxford, England. A place where mass production isn't all that massive. And each car is engineered, customized, tuned, and crafted one at a time. The Mini Clubman, made in Oxford.
You know how to drive.
Well, I got my license yesterday.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we're on to
about 5 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and change, and then I'll start.
140. That's 100 right there.
wow.
How can I get you? You're my only go-to.
80, 90. Completely stock.
That was amazing.
It's fantastic. Yeah, that's fantastic.
You're great, man. Have you done much racing before?
This is the first time.
Really?
Dude, thank you. You're welcome. This is awesome.
Yeah, we do, Harry. As long
Love
as
it, man. Love it. That's awesome.
Yeah. Do not.
I think.
That was great. Was it? All right, man.
was it?
Great. That's awesome. Yeah, was that awesome? Yeah. Oh, great. He has no idea. Wow. I've never been in a car going that fast before, ever. I mean, that's like...
So talented.
If you have perfect beauty, it can be also kind of boring. But if there's a hint of something special, that's real beauty. I want to point out maybe one highlight. That's this waistline finisher in chrome, which is running around the car now. This was hard to produce, but gives kind of this extra touch. The Clubman has a lot of tension, a lot of muscularity, and is also looking elegant yet powerful. We try to bring emotion into forms. Premium material and craftsmanship is for us very important at Mini. These details are making Mini special. The personal highlight for me is the rear, of course. The rear is really powerful looking. It's so unique. Opening the split doors for the first time, that was really amazing. Open the doors, surfboard is fitting in. It's perfect for all transportation needs, but on the same time, it's a cool feature. A feature which is making the Clubman Clubman.
If you go to a dinner party and there is a person in the room and he's like telling about, he's traveled the world and he's, been to Africa and been to Australia and been to New Zealand and he's seen all these things and he comes back to your normal world and he tells you what he's just experienced. There's sort of like that cool uncle everyone likes to listen to, like that other family member that's not like everyone else, but he has a lot to tell about where he came from. And everyone that heard that word, the cool uncle, knew like, yeah, I know what you're talking about. It's the cool uncle.
That's, I think, well transported in the car. I think the car expresses this feeling very naturally.
It's a gentleman, a connoisseur. So with all these words, we had pictures in mind what it could look like.
It is precision, which we brought in this car by doing this frame, for example.
The nice thing about it, it's a frame, but not with a 2D picture in it, but with a nice crowned round volume.
Look at all these Minis always in relation to the lines that are on the other cars, and then using those lines on this car to differentiate from the other cars.
I like the graphical elements in the tail lights. Yeah, they're very unique.
Actually, it is a technology for tail lights that basically has been borrowed from luxury cars. When you drive behind this car at night, you have this beautiful saturated red color.
This is very interesting because it changes color, and because you've got different layers here, you just get different lights through. So also the pattern changes. I think that's quite tricky, and it looks very nice with all the other ambient light features inside.
And I also like this one a lot. It's really this hide and reveal feeling. Yeah, you have the daylight or day design, and you turn around, and when this is illuminated, you see an own design during the night.
We wanted to experience it when it's getting dark. Then suddenly this light appears in the door, which hasn't been there beforehand. If it would be there when you open the door, it wouldn't be half as nice and surprisingly as it is now.
I'll be honest with you and say, I actually think that this thing about the illuminated door bezels are so in line with this, the gentleman, the cool uncle theme. It's sort of hiding and revealing like cool little details. I mean, you see them, but you also have to look for them.
Space is, for me, space is luxury. This car hits a new segment just by by its space itself. And it's for customers with a high demand on aesthetics and lifestyle. An interior designer is creating an environment which can't be drawn in one sketch because it's around you. Really focused on refinement in terms of preciseness of shot lines and took an extra time on how can we really make this premium. Mini always had unique seats. I think it was also the first brand in this class who brought really high-level seats. The space on the rear seat is tremendous. It's really like a sofa feeling, sofa look. For us, craftsmanship is always important, but this project, I think we try to get it really to the pinnacle. Every detail is important for us, and we really try to make it unique.
I think it's a perfect fit with Feeding America, and Mini takes the state all over the country, collecting money and fundraising. Let's see. It has been an amazing trip. Track to Track 2016.
Are you ready for Mini Takes the States by the numbers? Let's go. We had 4,477 participants, 400 minis going track to track. We had one proposal, one wedding. We raised 1,100,969 meals for Feeding America. We drove 4,397 miles through 18 states, 15 cities, and that equals one epic road trip.
Mini Takes the States!